T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. So guys, I want to update you guys. Julie just got back from the doctor and we got the news we did not want to hear, which was expected but still sucks. They're gonna have to do a fusion because her foot's breaking down too fast. In her talus area, as you guys know, who have been following for a while. So in February or March, they're going to do a fusion, but they got to do 2 grafts of her bone because it's such a big area. So it's going to be messy, and then she's going to be off her foot again for 3 months. So it's going to suck. But, you know, she's got 6 months to prepare for it, but it's still going to suck. It's going to be kind of back at square one, but hopefully it'll help relieve some pressure. And that. So, you know, it is what it is. Keep her in your prayers. She's, you know, expectedly a little emotional. So it's gonna be an interesting day. So I want to start from the top. The Dow Jones is up 147.24 to 35,078. The US dollar currency index dropped 34 cents to 91.923. Lost a handle on 92, which is great for the commodities markets and my personal things that I have. Crude oil is up 59 cents to 72.64. Gold's up $21.56 to 18.28. Platinum's up, or an ounce. Platinum's up $6.30 to 1,071.16 an ounce. Silver's up 3.24% to 25.78 an ounce. Copper's up 1.28% to $4.52 a pound. Tether, as relation to the US dollar, is up 0.28% to 32.69. Barrick Gold's up 2.67% to 21.91. Hecla Mining's up 5.92% to 6.98, a great start. Kinross Gold, another great start to the morning, 5.42% to 6.61. They missed earnings by 30%, but apparently nobody cares. Fortuna Silver Mines was up 4.47% to $4.91. Told you guys these were fantastic prices when we dropped down. We got to about $17.75 in the gold price. AU was up 3.05% to $4.39. My B2 Gold is up 3.55% to $4.24, and I have 552 shares of B2 Gold. At my average was at, I bought some below 4, some just slightly above 4, so it's about 403 is the average. So I'm up pretty good today, or since I bought it, I'm up about 6.5%. GPL's up, and it's at a 4.02% dividend, so a very healthy dividend payment. I had a $23 dividend payment about a month ago. GPL's up 0.92% to 62.57. AU's up 5.33%, which I was in from 41 cents, and I sold for, not because it's not going to keep going up, but I was up 8%. I sold it to reverse it into, I was going to put it in CMRZF, but they're asking for 18.5 cents right now to buy in, and that's too much. Fuel Cell is down 0.61% to 6.51. I put that money in after I swing traded it out of AAU after I made about 8%. I put it into IDEX, and I've got 1,085 shares at $2.40. In anticipation, we're going to swing up and finish off a cup and handle at some point in the near future for IDEX. I'm expecting something like this, and then it'll decide if it wants to come up, pour out, or whatever. But that could be a healthy return right there of over $1,000 in a short amount of, well, not 1,000, roughly $2,600 investment. It could be a healthy profit. iBio's down 1.92%, which is where I considered putting it, but its cup and handle isn't quite as lucrative, but I feel like they're on a cup and handle as well. Total, which is the crypto total market cap, is down 0.51%, and it's at 1.52 trillion. Stratus is at 2.05% up at $1.69. And Stratus looks like it's got to come up and finish this, so if you're in it, stay put. Matic, same thing. If you're in it, stay put. I believe these are going to break up, but we don't really know. We just got to take the evidence in front of us. ADA looks like it wants to bounce up, so that's another one that you could definitely go into. Algo's up 0.11% and still needs to bounce up, in my opinion. IOTA is up 0.72%. It's already done what we talked about, but it could potentially go up to another swing. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Bitcoin's up 0.83%. So I just wanted to go over those top few because those are important. The other ones are too, but we've been more covering them in depth. Bitcoin, as long as we stay in this uptrend, guys, and I put that line coming across because that's one of the short-term moving averages. So if it breaks above that, expect it to hit that 42,000 target. So just be alert. XRP, if it breaks this to the upside, we've got a target of 78 cents. H-bar, we're right in the shit storm. So if it breaks up, we could get up to about 21.5 cents. XLM, we're looking at 30 cents. If it can break up, we've got it circled between 28 and 32. 2 circles, actually, depending on how high it would want to run. Doge, with this long consolidation, looks like it's creating an inverse head and shoulders. And if it breaks up, we're looking anywhere between 23 and 25 cents. And then probably a quick retrace down to 16 cents to set up for a big run. DGB looks to be breaking up to about that 4.7 area if it takes that trend. V-chains inside of the pennant, but it's fallen to the downside just ever so slightly, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. But that's already, for all intents and purposes, finished that pattern. It can technically come down. ZIL, I told everybody to buy because I felt like it was going to have a little rally. You guys are up 6 or 7%. Maybe I should have went there instead of Doge. XDC's down 1.41%, but it's still trying to make that the M. Shiba's still trying to make the M. Telecoin's trying to make the M. If it makes a second return, it already technically made the M, but it could be either pushing the break up higher or it's going to come retest lower support. So that's one I wouldn't touch. Crypto.com coin, I wouldn't touch that either. It's already made that move. We're waiting for it on some of the other ones. DAG's up 11% and just made the move that we were predicting. So I think, like I said a few days ago, I think we're dead on the money. AGI made that move. It's finishing it up right now. FTM made that move. But that went to the top side, and we said that we thought it was in a cup and handle, so it makes sense that it broke to the top, and I have a line to where I think it can get to. REN looks like it's still got a... Could either break up, or it's going to come back down and create the rest of that M to the downside, so I wouldn't touch that. Cello looks to have already broke up, so you got to be careful there. Dent looks to be having to break up. So that's an option. AMP is midway through the breakup, but something tells me it's probably going to break up to about 9 cents. So it's up to you. It's a risk, but it's definitely one that you could take. Theta Fuel looks to have a big move in store like Doge. If it wants to break up, that looks exactly like Doge. Storage looks like it has to break up. It's in a pennant flag, and this is much like XLM. Theta looks to have to break up. Solano looks to have to break up. DOT is 3/4 of the way up, so I'd probably stay away from that. Litecoin, I'd stay away from that. Link, I'd stay away from that. Filecoin. That looks to have to make another top, but that's tricky. Quant, I would definitely stay away from Quant because it already made that massive move we were talking about. It overshot my target of 112 by about $50, which is why I said if you want to get into Quant, it was a good time. AV still has to go up, and I think it's a great move coming up to about $330 as long as it breaks up out of the pennant. Ethereum, I wouldn't touch, even though it technically has a chance to get back up to about $24.40 as we were talking about. And Civic Coin, it technically could break out and then come back and retest where it overshot. So guys, this is what I'm seeing. I wanted to break it down like that because everybody deserves to hear whatever they are on. So that should give you a quick synopsis of whether you should buy or not. Stay true, stay blessed.